You ever talk to somebody who's malevolent, somebody who's evil in real life, face to face? I made it to I made it to one of the places where they sell CPAP masks yesterday, and talking to this woman, talking to a couple women, and I'm looking at masks to see if they've come up with any new masks or anything. And this woman's asking me questions, and I'm telling her all these problems, all these horrible problems I'm having with CPAP, and she's looking like she's thoroughly enjoying what I'm telling her. She's smiling. She's got this weird smile um, on her face, like she's thoroughly enjoying that how badly I'm struggling with the CPAP. And like she's just so almost gleeful how badly I'm suffering and all the problems I'm having with it. And through the whole conversation, the smile was like totally inappropriate for the conversation, and it was like she was just gleeful at my suffering. It's not often we run into somebody malevolent, somebody who's actually evil, and it's so discombobulating because they're trying to hide how their true sentiment, right? But and you are discombobulated by that, but it's like you get vibes off of them that they're evil. I remember when I was just in the thick of this, and something just horrible happened to me here, and I debated whether or not to tell this person because um, they're so iffy, and I never could figure this person out. And I decided, this person asked me, "Hey, how's it going?" Face to face, right? And I told them what was happening. Something horrible here was happening. And the just joy, the sheer joy on their face about this horrible thing that was happening to me. And just the evil coming off of them. And they couldn't hide it, right? Like they were trying to hide it, but the vibes, right? And the what do you call that evil smirk when the devil's delight or duper's delight, and the corner of their mouth goes up, and they have no control over it? Look that up. It's when someone malevolent can't control their face. Their face betrays them, and you know what? My head hurts. My forehead hurts so bad. I can't concentrate to talk. But anyways, it's not very often in life where we meet someone face to face in their evil, right? I mean, I know one person on a regular basis who has bad and who hopes bad for people, right? But when we meet strangers, you know, maybe 1 in 100 has ill intent, or you know what I mean? What a creepy conversation that was. Like I talked to this lady for maybe 20 minutes. And it's weird, and you kind of don't want to pull away because you're trying to you're trying to identify what is actually happening. You're trying to figure out, like, what is wrong with this person? What is this look on their face? Why their facial expressions are totally incongruent with the conversation? Like, it's like if you were talking about, your dog just died, or your loved one just died, and you're talking to this person. They're saying all the right things, but there's this evil smile on their face. You know what I mean? And you're trying to, while you're talking, you're trying to figure out. Nick, you know what? Next time I encounter someone like that, and that may be years before I encounter someone like that, I'm gonna just straight up say, why? I've only encountered this twice in my life, where their facial expressions completely don't match what they're saying, and their facial expressions don't match the conversation. Next time I encounter that in real life, face to face, I'm going to say, you know what? Why is it that you're smiling? Why is it your facial expressions just totally are inappropriate for this conversation? So creepy to be in the presence of someone who's, you know what I mean?